schools.
The F-35 test pilots are preparing for their most dangerous challenge to date.
Green light, green flag, climbing in 3.
They're going to try a method of landing that's never been attempted on an aircraft carrier before. It carries great risks, but could revolutionise carrier operations.
On speed, 57.
The F-35B is designed to stop in mid-air before landing vertically using immense downward thrust, like a rocket in reverse. But it can only do that if it's as light as possible. Any unexpended weapons brought back would have to be ditched into the sea at great financial, not to mention environmental cost. So the deceptively simple plan is to add forward speed to the vertical landing, flying half like a rocket and half like a plane to give extra lift under the wings.
Groundbreaking, never been done in the world, never been done to an aircraft carrier. And it's called a shipborne rolling vertical landing because the aircraft is going to make an approach to the deck. It's about 40 miles an hour and it's going to come down on about a 7-degree glide path, so about twice as steep as an airliner would make, and then come to a stop under its own brakes. By driving the airplane through the air, we're generating more lift, and that lift will allow us to bring more weapons back.
Back better, a little bit tighter this time.
So far, the pilots have just been making tentative approaches to test speed and height combinations. But no one has yet attempted a shipborne rolling vertical landing for real.
So what a shipborne rolling vertical landing is coming in that semi-jetborne mode, 40, 50, 60 miles an hour, something like that, and then coming down the hill with overtake on the boat. And then you hit the deck, you roll out, you hit the brakes, and you come to a stop. There are two things that we care about. One is coming in too low, and either having a stern strike there, or the back end of the aircraft, which is actually angled up. So this clearance between the stern and the nozzle there, we don't want that to get too small. So we care about coming in too low here, and obviously, we care about that. That's a disaster. That's a disaster. Both of those are catastrophic.
The man who will attempt the world's first ever shipborne rolling vertical landing is Pete Whizzer Wilson. With over 30 years flying experience in the RAF and the Navy, Whizzer now flies as a civilian test pilot.
How are you feeling this morning?
I'm excited. Actually, really, I'm tingling. You know, I'm tingling with anticipation for going out and doing it. And about every 2 minutes, I'm playing it back in my head. This is a moment in history. This is something phenomenal that's about to happen, because the capability that this will bring for the F-35 to be able to bring back more weight to Queen Elizabeth means that the UK military is going to be able to operate the F-35 in a way that the other forces cannot.
This will be a first for everyone. Not only Whizzer, but the aircraft handlers too. They will have to be ready for every eventuality.
Option 1, right, SRVL. Yeah. If he misses, he'll overshoot, and then it's just a normal transition to 4-spot, right?
Who's going to line it up?
Billy's going to line it up.
Who's parking?
Ads going to park it.
That's them two, so we'll
take it
up.
Stand by in case we have to spin it.
The launch checks now, so launch.
Ready?
Okay.
Pass. Ready?
Press permission to launch the jet.
Launch the jet.
What we're about to do with the shipborne rolling vertical landing has never been done before, and we're proving a concept so cutting edge, so innovative. The world's watching.
Whizzer has to get this just right. His rate of descent and speed has to be spot on.
All right, good plateau on centerline.
This couldn't be more critical. He's using vertical thrust to keep him up and horizontal thrust to push him forward. Remember, he's half rocket and half aeroplane.
Slightly high and correcting.
The slightest mistake now, and he could smash into the deck and become a fireball.
Twice the speed, not gone to where I wanted it to.
Wave off, wave off, wave off.
First attempt too high and too fast. Whizzer goes round again.
Alright, 2.3 on the gas. We're doing alright.
This could be last second.
He must now follow the tram lines all the way. That horizontal line halfway down is his point of no return. Beyond that, there's no turning back. He'll be committed to land.
Wave off, wave off, waving off.
Second attempt, too fast, too low. Another 2 seconds and he would have been committed and probably crash landed.
Let's take it around for another go.
They have to do a precise helmet alignment because all the information is displayed in the helmet. If you don't get a perfect alignment, you can't do an accurate approach. So he's just got another one, hopefully we'll get the SRVL.
Okay, coming down now. Alright, it's jittering around a little bit. It's below 200 feet. And coming down now. I'm on the centre line. On centre line. Alright, looking good. On centre line, slightly low now. Little low. Indicating good. On centre line.
There's 150 feet, 140.
Committed. Decking. Lot of noise. Touchdown. On centre line. On the brakes. And off the brakes. And stationary.
Beautiful.
Let's calm down a little bit. Gotta tell you, that was surreal.
Fantastic. Absolutely brilliant approach. Just what we expected. Landed just at the right position and came to a stop in a very short distance. So, yeah, the first step in proving the capability, which is fantastic.
That was so exciting, and to finally get the first one done and then see it happen just like it happens in the simulator was just the most special experience of my entire career, I think. It wasn't without its stress, you know, at the time it didn't work out exactly perfectly as we intended it to, but we ultimately executed it safely and professionally. We got the data that we wanted, and now we're ready to move on and do more, and I'm looking forward to doing the next one because that was pretty special.